Hello, I am Mandy Roberts, and today I would like to talk to you about the Coordinated Management of Meaning Theory by Peirce and Cronin. Griffin 2006 states that Coordinated Management of Meaning, or CMM, starts with the idea that persons in conversation co-construct their own social realities and are simultaneously shaped by the worlds they create. CMM users who tell their stories refer to themselves as social constructionists. We learn about creating bonds and union and the three tenets to this theory. The first one is the experience of persons in conversation, and that being the primary social process of human life. Peirce really believed that communication was a vehicle used, and it was powerful. The second one was the way people communicate is often more important than the content of what they are actually saying. And the third one is that the actions of persons in conversation are reflexively reproduced as the interaction continues. So you can think of this of almost a loop that keeps going. As I learned in Griffin 2006, there's a difference between stories told and stories lived. So stories lived are the co-construction actions that we perform with others, but stories told are just that. They're the narratives that we use, but they're what we use to make sense of the stories lived. The goal is to have coherence between stories told and stories lived. There are four important steps or things one needs for mediation. The first thing is episode. So an episode is a communication routine, but this communication routine needs boundaries. The second thing is relationship. So relationship between the persons in conversation suggests how speech act might be interpreted. There's also the identity, and as well as the culture, so the shared meaning or values of the people within mediation. According to Griffin 2006, another important thing to CMM is coordination, or the meshing of stories lived. This refers to the process by which persons collaborate in an attempt to bring into being their vision of what is necessary, noble, good, and preclude the enactment of what they fear, hate, or despise. So meshing of these things sometimes can happen even with people who might have different viewpoints. They potentially could join forces and do something together. Peirce named his own idea and style to communication cosmopolitan communication. Within this idea, what he wanted was citizens of the world who interacts comfortably with people who come from diverse cultural backgrounds, hold different values, and express even different beliefs. The idea is if we work well in our mediation and our communication and we address all the things within this CMM, that we could all live well together. Have you ever met someone who, for whatever reason, can just say the most awful thing in the nicest way? They could even say the same thing that you're saying, but for whatever reason, when they say it, it comes across better. Some people coin these people, they would be good politicians because it's amazing how they can deliver bad news or avoid the bad news maybe, but they're definitely giving you the same information. It just sounds so much better. So according to what we learned today, the CMM theory is a lot like that. It's not necessarily what you say, but how you say it. And I believe that is very true. I think how you deliver your message and the context within how you deliver your message is as important of what the message is.